She gave it all up for this.
She gave it all up for this.
Sister, you traded us, your
family,
for this awkward ore.
Sister, you traded your home for these spongy planks.
It wasn't for the body.
It was for his body.
It was for...
Would you take it back?
They have love.
Yeah, but they suck at it.
At least they try.
You either swim or you drown. There is no try.
She gave it all up for this.
She gave it all up for this.
She gave it all up for this.
No, it was for the music.
That they stole from us.
We've never had anything like it. You had to lose someone or something or be able to lose to sing like that.
I lost my left fin in the propeller.
I lost my pet eel somewhere in my mermaid hair.
I lost my virginity.
I lost you.
I am longing. Hear my cry. I am longing for stars at night as the wind blows from the east. I no longer hear the sea calling outward, calling far. What does the land hold besides my heart? I want stories of cliffs and stones. I want stories I've never known. Maybe you'd understand. I didn't think our worlds were so different. I didn't see the surface of the water as this border between where you live and where I live. I mean, excuse me for mer-splaining for a second. I know we mermaids are notorious for going on and on about plankton, but did you know that there's one species of phytoplankton that's responsible for making the oxygen in 1 in 5 of your human breaths? That's more than any tree or any plant species, more than any other living organism that sustains your life. 1 in 5 of your breaths comes from this microscopic organism in the water surrounded around me. And my sisters wonder why I give a shit about your world. We're a part of it, whether we like it or not. 1 in 5 breaths.
I wish you could come back.
And the air.
You gave up your home for this?
And the choice
To be.
to be what I always felt that I was.
A fillet of fish.
I don't get it. I went up to the top when it was my turn. I saw the moon through only air. It was crisp and round, like a curious eye. But the humans, they never looked at it. How could you have that motherfucker in the sky and not look at it?
And I was excited to hear their sirens. I'd heard they have them. What would a human siren sound like? Not so much like enchanting music that makes you crash your ship into rocks. Their sirens have wheels and flashing lights like a fucking death disco. And you know what they sound like?
Like a drunken whale breathed in a bunch of helium and is scolding you for getting too close to its calf.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I I'm 500 meters away just eating clownfish like popcorn. And I wouldn't want to steal your needy ass calf anyway. Just blow it out your blowhole.
And I went up and I saw what they call a paper mill. I thought it was a lichen castle filling the sky with smoke. It was like gray seaweed curling in a riptide. But the smell, it was like when that drunk helium whale vomits. It smells so bad up there.
And we live with these stinky motherfuckers.
I was drawn in for a moment. I swam to the shore. Their seaweed was taller than the ocean in such green, fluffy cones. But then I returned to that forest a year or so later, and it was gone. Just miles of beheaded trees and little squirrels looking around like, what the fuck?
That's the thing. Nothing lasts there. It makes it precious. It makes it matter.
If it matters, why do they destroy it?
And back when we seduced boats into storms, I kissed my fair share of sailors. They're so clingy. They're so flaily. It's like they were trying to breathe me. I ain't krill.
Do you remember?
What can be beneath the sands spills unrooted through my hands. Hear the meadows call from beyond. A thousand layers, now it's gone.
It's your turn to go up.
Finally!
Don't get too excited.
How can it be anything but miraculous? This is what they throw away. Imagine what they keep.
They keep nothing.
Not even each other.
It's time.
Up to the top, so I can see clearly. Yet I still feel pulled from down below, and now I am caught. Even though I move freely, as I fight the current to let me go, and I can't stay, and I can't go back as I try to breathe it, try to breathe it. Can't stay, and I can't go there as I try to breathe it. Try to breathe it. I can see myself shaded from the bright lights. Statue staring out into empty space. And I know that it's fake. It's the realest thing I've got here. 'Cause when I'm in the sea, I gather things only for me to rest under the crocosine tree. But I can't stay here, and I can't go there as I try to breathe it. I try to breathe it.
not so alone, even if I'm made of sea foam.
Come on.
Ready? Where's Alex?
He was right behind me. Maybe he's taking a piss.
This is an insane way to beat the new noise ordinance.
Well, they can't stop us on international waters. Are you still carrying that book?
Kafka? My fucking Bible.
Some dude turning into an insect?
You don't get it. That's what we are now, to our own fucking hometown. Was he an animal that music can move him so?
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It's our music that has turned us into animals here. When I was a kid, I felt like there was nowhere else I could belong but Coos Bay. I wondered why people ever left. Went off to U of O or to fucking work in Portland. Why people who had money ever went on vacation. These mossy walls made me feel safe, protected, you know, in a way that my old man or anyone at home wasn't going to. It's weird. The place can be your family. But I always knew I could rely on it to drizzle all the way through winter. That the trillium would grow along the road to school. That the logging trucks would race back and forth down 99. That the old guys would flock to geezer night at Goonies Tavern every Saturday to jam out to classic rock. Remember that? I mean, it's like, you know what's going to happen. But that's not how it is anymore. Now, you're lucky to see a logging truck barreled by once a day. Now, this place that raised me looks at me like I'm some creature. I don't know why our new stuff makes everyone so uncomfortable. Because it's angry? Everyone is fucking angry here. If I scream with a guitar, I'm illegal. But they can go hysterical in the lumberyard, fucking burning down the machinery. I get it, you know? I just don't know why we're turning on each other here. It just sucks in this nightmare town.
Nightmare Planet.
Might not be so bad in the ocean part.
Yeah, that's not where we live. Did you ever think about getting out?
Nah. It'd be easier to leave my own body than this place.
Yeah! Got that motherfucker!
Let me see. Oh, you can't do that.
Is that a motherfucking spotted owl? What the fuck are you doing? To think! They want our families to starve for this piece of shit? This chunk of feathers, this squished base, this is worth more than my job? You're insane. You can't kill those things. That's the whole fucking point. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? God?
Yes.
God! I did a bad thing! What are you gonna do? Punish me?
Probably.
Make me lose my job? My girl? My fucking dignity? Well, it's all gone already, man. You're already too late. I offered you a spot on the same line as me. What? Fucking fishing? Do you have any idea how bad your hands smell? Besides, hasn't like half your family died in storms? Like a long time ago. Yeah. It still happens. Weiler died last summer. We don't really know what happened there. It seems like he kind of steered a skiff into those rocks. He was probably on something, you know? Well, I don't want to die for some fish scales. You can't bring that thing in my boat. Drink, stop it!
You're kind of dripping blood everywhere.
That's not coming in the boat. Just push off and stop being a pussy. Look what's in the boat. Give me that thing.
Can you guys calm down? We're in the middle of the bay now. I don't want the gear to fall out.
Are you asking me to not rock the boat?
Let's work on that new song. We can play it for a gig on Wednesday. We haven't had new shit in over a year.
Do you see that?
No, what'd you see?
Probably saw his fucking girlfriend. Tell me, Christian, where do you stick it in a fish? Don't barnacles chafe? Shut up. Doesn't mean anything. It's just a song. 2, 3, 4. It don't faze me, the constant fading, the past just dissipates. It drives me crazy how the heat leaves, I can't stand to wait. I shut my heart down, I can't go back, now I walk through that door. I shut my heart down, I can't go back, now I've been here before. I saw my love in the ocean. Plans go slipping through our hands. I saw my love in the ocean. And that's the way it ends. Well, it don't faze me, the constant baiting, the wolves want to be fed. I start to slip, maybe lose my grip, baby, it's all in our heads. I shut my heart down, I can't go back, now I walk through that door. I shut my heart down, I can't go back, now I've been here before. I saw my love in the ocean. plans go slipping through our hands. I saw my love in the ocean, and that's the way it ends. Do you hear that? There's someone there! It's just echoes! No, Alex never knew the pentatonic that well. Chris! Oh, fuck! He went right overboard!
Alex, why are you such an asshole?
I didn't mean to send him into the fucking ocean. Oh, fuck. Kristen!
Christian!
Kristen!
Get back in the boat. Christian! Where the fuck are you?
Kristen!
Christian!
Kristen! Fucking around and get in the boat!
Christian! You see him?
I don't see him anywhere.
Jesus. Maybe he swam back or something? What are we gonna do?
Let's row back.
Fine.
I can't breathe.
Neither can I.
You're really here?
Not yet. No.
Will you stay with me?
Ooh, if you stay with me, hey, come on!
Christian!
Come on!
Christian! Christian!
Hey, Steve, over here. Oh, fucking idiot! You're alive.
Where were you? Are you okay?
Yeah.
What happened? Did you swim?
Yeah. Guess so.
Calling outward, calling far. What does the land hold besides my heart? I want stories
save a sailor, I know we aren't killing them anymore. But to save some drunken fucker,
It isn't right. And what's this? What was he holding?
It's their feathered fish that fly in the sky.
they're fucking birds, Meredith. Stop trying to be so mystical.
Well, why would he kill it like that?
They throw away everything,
He didn't. He was just holding it.
even life.
Why would you hold this?
You're holding it.
Well, I hope you've learned what a waste humans can be.
But did you hear the music? Did you hear the song?
We should still be singing them to their deaths.
It had something more. Maybe it's because they can really die.
They should have died.
Dying sounds like a real drag. Glad we don't have to do that.
But there was something more when they sang. When he sang. More than we've ever had.
Well, they don't have to deal with these fucking bubbles. They killed my vibrato.
You want to fuck that human? That's disgusting. Can you imagine if I wanted to fuck an otter?
Actually, otters can be very tender lovers.
It's like falling in love with a crab. You're only going to get hurt.
Don't knock that either. Crabs are so inadvertently kinky. It's like automatic nipple clamps.
Okay, maybe like wanting to dry hump some fish.
There's a reason they call them humpback whales. Don't mind me. I'll just be over here grinding Nemo.
Mercedes, you're not helping.
Yes, interspecies love. It's very tricky.
You're playing with fire, love.
Yes. Fire. They have fire. Have you ever seen something so powerful?
And destructive.
Yeah. And you, do you know what extinguishes fire, LM? Water. Fucking water.
I've been there, girl. And you know what? Fuck them. I don't regret it.
You with the human.
Ah! No! Never! Those gangly things. Ugh, no. He was a swan. A boy swan. He had me at the low. Be a fish if I could be canned with you. I'd be a model citizen. If your city would let me in, be an eclipse, you'd always shine and be the mountain body where you mine. I don't know. Don't mind rain when the season is cold.
that's when you left us.
Mercedes, what were you thinking?
Well, I never thought that she would, give up her tail for some tail.
But she did.
She gave up more than that.
She went to the witch.
Please, that's a derogatory term made up by the mermen. Part of the reason we got rid of them. They were always calling us nasty names. As soon as a mermaid got a little powerful, she became a witch.
Or a sea bitch.
Well, whatever she was a nihilist.
A very sweet nihilist.
And powerful.
She wasn't just powerful, she was mean.
She was actually pretty pleasant. Except for that whole banjo thing.
A banjo?
A sweet banjo playing nihilist is basically looking for world destruction.
Why did she go?
Ellen was desperate.
I guess this is my fault for ever bringing her here.
Where would she be if you hadn't?
She noticed she was different,
She was drawn up there.
And didn't know why.
or how to get back home.
You know why I came.
You and I are not that different.
You loved one of them too?
All of them. I keep calling them down here, singing them to me. But sometimes I find I'm not that into a strong, silent type.
They're dead. They can't live in water.
Dead?
You didn't know that. Okay, so they die. Like the fish or this whale.
Too bad.
But take this whale. It died hundreds of years ago, and its body made this whole world for you and all of these creatures. Its flesh is your food, and its body is your shelter for centuries. In death, we can.
They eaten my hagwort!
I mean, there's more life that comes after it.
Why are you here? You're not one of those government people come to arrest you for singing to them. It's just old school. I could just totally change my lifestyle just because mermaids got a conscience. Asking a siren not to sing sailors to her is like asking an elephant seal not to be a total prick. They're such sweet, silent men.
You never thought about going up to their world?
No? Have you seen how they treat women up there?
I've never actually seen a woman up there.
Oh, that's because men have this incredible spell to make them invisible. They're really very powerful sorcerers. I've never seen anything like it. The women disappear in the back of the club, selling their boyfriend's band's merch. Or they're the groupie who wants mountain. Or they try to start a band, which up there is called a girl band, which is basically like not existing.
Still wanna go?
You want to become human?
Do you know the spell?
Well, I've never actually done it. It would be a bit like trying to catch a giant squid for lunch when you've only ever caught a guppy. But I did wrestle the motherfucker to the ground, and he had 4 times yours. It was fucking tentacle. There's still a little bit of him stuck in my teeth. Anyway, I'm a little rusty, and so if I mess it up, I might give you 2 extra arms instead of legs, or he might dissolve into sand and be in agony for all eternity. But I'd love to give it a whirl.
Thank you. I thought if you wouldn't help me out, I'd just cut my fins in half.
Yeah, it's gonna kind of feel like that. You've never walked on human legs before, and starting out as a full-grown woman is gonna feel like someone stabbing you in the foot with every step that you take. Does that sound okay? You know, I'm gonna have to take your immortality because humans, as you say, die.
You do?
And because siren voices are so dangerous to humans, I'll take that too. I'll keep your tongue.
My tongue?
I'm sorry, just being a little metaphorical. Your voice.
But how will I talk?
Don't you want to be an authentic human woman? Maybe you can keep the word out. They like to hear that.
Do you think he'll still fall in love with me?
I only know how to make legs. I don't know anything about love.
Okay.
One last thing. You have 3 weeks to make him love you. But on midnight, on the 21st day, if he doesn't love you, you're kind of going to dissolve into sea foam.
What? Why? Wait, what?
I don't know. It's kind of just my thing.
Let's just do it.
You ready?
Yes.
In every storm I swim out to watch the ships become the sea. Watch their hulls be torn up. I was just singing those ships to me. Into a place called home. Place called home. Place called home. Just some sandless place you belong. When you fell in love, for him you'll give up the sea. Give up your voice, your fears, even your family. Is it love, or just the siren of the unknown? Is it his sandless skin, or are you looking for where you belong? make you give up your life. Where do you belong? The flame calls home. Flame calls home. Flame calls home. I'll turn you into sea foam. I'll turn you all into sea foam.
Whoa, guys, check it out!
Oh, shit. Is she dead?
She's probably just on something. There's some bad shit going around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe wait a minute, take a closer look. What is wrong with you? Hey. Hey. This isn't Portland. You've got to wear pants around here.
Oh, she's totally from Portland. That makes sense.
Seriously. Gotta hide your weirdo around here. You can't talk? Gold mine. Oh, you're really hurting.
Kind of on in 20 minutes.
Do you need somewhere to go? I've got some clothes in the back of my van. You can come with us.
You'll fit right in. There's lots of people hurting around here.
Disgusting.
She went with them.
She went with them to every gig.
She held her own in the mosh pit.
It's pretty similar to any sea storm.
Instead of salt water and wind,
Just elbows and testosterone.
to think she was known for moshing.
Well, I was proud when she joined their band.
The sea witch cut out her tongue.
Yeah, but not her fingers.
Guys, she only cut out her tongue metaphorically.
People already stared at her.
Sometimes they called the cops.
Prince Charming and her certainly were getting along.
What if you don't get what you want?
You'll die.
No. Disappear.
What if that's not the place for you, LM?
What if there is no place
For
you.
You play? I'll be right back. My hands are shaking. I can't even play like this. kidding. It's kind of cool. We can talk now. It must be so frustrating not to be able to say exactly what you feel. But I mean, who really can? All right? People did not understand his words anymore, although they seemed clear enough to him, clearer than previously because he had gotten used to them. I think I've gotten used to you, but there's so much I still don't know about you. You've been sleeping on my couch for days and I don't even know your name. You won't tell me your name? It can't be as lame as Christian. I've been thinking about you, and the way I feel is so confused. I've been watching you at our shows. It hurts for you to walk. Why do you throw yourself into the pit? Like sometimes I see you in the crowd and I feel like you're drowning. And I want to jump in there and save you, but I know you just throw yourself back in. That's what I do? I'd run from it. You do? I know that's what I do. I just... I wrote a song for you. For us. This whole fucking town. Mostly for you. You want to hear it? She give her legs, she give her feet, she ain't going anywhere. She give her love, she give. Sorry, this never happens. She give her blood, she give her tongue, she ain't going anywhere. All in hopes that she'll meet someone to make feel a bit better out there. She give her blood, she give her tongue, she give her love to everyone, and she's got nothing left except a big open space where she gave to rest, singing this pain's mine, this pain is all
singing. This pain is mine. This pain is all mine. This pain is mine. This pain is all mine. This pain is mine. Oh, this pain is all mine. This pain is mine. Oh, this pain is all mine. This pain is mine. Oh, this pain is all mine. This pain is mine. Oh, this pain is all mine. She gives her legs, gives her feet. She ain't going anywhere. Can you hear me? I suppose some of you can. When we lose our voice, we don't lose our voice to everyone. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I wanted you to know. I was downtown and there was this empty logging truck idling by me, like it had no place to go. It was white and spattered with mud, and it reminded me of the owl's body in Alex's hands, like a limp ghost there. But I could feel the anger that brought her there, to her end. You see, these owls never leave their habitat, their home, even if it's a clear cut to nothing left. I'm serious. That clinging to home is very dangerous for them, but they know nothing else. They will fly around from stump to stump until they die, waiting for their home to grow back. But they won't live to see that, even if their home was to grow back. And now the owls were almost gone. And so, the trees would have to stand. Now it was the loggers who were losing their homes and their jobs, wandering with no place to land. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Amen.
I don't know why I'm telling this. It's not my story to tell. I'm no limp bird. I thought he could be my body. I thought my body could be my home. If it was just a little different. I'm a fool. What made me think I belong here? I mean, that would be like if you looked up at the moon and said, that's my home, that's my spot in the universe. But you know what? Humans made it there. They made it to the moon. They stuck down their flag in a place as far away from home as they could reach.
All right.
Moon is a mystery I can't explain. Moon is a mystery, and it will remain. Up in the sky, moon is a mystery I can't explain. Moon is a mystery, and it will remain. Up in the sky. Not sure I understand you, if that's what you want to be. The moon, mystery. Moon is a mystery I can't explain. Moon is a mystery, and it will remain. Come up in the sky.
I'm up in the sky, I'm up in
Hey. Hey. Yeah. I know you. I know what you are. You think just because you got legs and can pass that you're not still a monster? Yeah. That's what you are. A monster. You'll recall when Odysseus returned home, it wasn't Scylla or Charybdis that scared him the most. It wasn't the Cyclops or Circes he said that had the most power to destroy man. No! It was you Sirens. You don't kill, you sing! Until they kill themselves! And that's what you people did! I sing to my father. Till he drowned himself! And do you have any idea what my mother had to do to get by? Go back to where you came from, you fucking sea scum! Oh, you don't do that anymore! Well, once a monster, always a monster! There's no room for you here!
Is that dude yelling again?
Yeah, same guys every week.
Oh,
How you doing, Olivia?
okay, how are you? I'm excited to show you guys. You guys can come to my show though. You playing with metamorphosis tonight? Don't be shy. Us girls in the scene gotta look out for each other. Oh my god. Are you mute? That is good game. I was wondering why guys followed you around like the Pied Piper. But your pipe is silent. Brilliant. Cheers, girl. You drank too much of your teeth on the ocean, and you tried to get them to sea lions ate your toes. Vicious bastards! You threw up a whole line of sausages. Then you learned to tap dance sitting down. You are amazing. I know, it feels good to finally be understood. Oh, are you after Christian? No offense. I was once like you. That whole fisherman frontman thing. He puts the boat in Dreamboat. He puts the cock in Coxswain. He puts the man in Salmon. But seriously, that kid is never gonna get a girlfriend. Every time he starts to feel anything, he just like shoots up and writes a mediocre song about it. Junkies make terrible boyfriends.
Hey, what's up? You okay? 3. Our gig in Eugene is in 3 days. 3. You're going to die? In 3 days? Only if you keep freaking out. Oh. Get to that later, babe. I thought you said no PDAs because it made you feel like some groupie. You're crazy. I love you. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm so sick of it. I can't help him. He is fucking determined to fuck it up. For all of us. I really thought we had a chance. You know, when you replaced Alex, you're good. Like, really fucking good. You should go back to Portland. What are you doing in Coos Bay? You should get the hell out. Stop telling me to leave. I didn't mean...
He's telling you to leave because there's nothing for you here. Fucking losers. And desolation. Is that what you came here for? Yes? I wanted to be human. All of it. Every part of it. Those who give up. Those who wait it out. The music. Everything you throw away. Everything you keep. And fucking love. I wanted to be human. And I want all of it. Everything that comes with it. Dudes, she is talking like a fucking alien!
She's just from Portland!
Same fucking thing! Or maybe she's an illegal fucking alien. Did you slither here from someplace that didn't want you, honey? Big caravan of rejects? What makes you think we want you? I want you. We want you. Anyways, came to see what all the fuss was about, like some outsider thinks she can speak for us. She doesn't speak.
I can say more than anything.
Not really, you idiot. Alex, come on. It's good to see you. Let's grab a drink before the show. Ellen has to warm up anyway. She doesn't want to get caught in the middle of our shit.
Caught in the middle. There's a name for the line. You know? That whitish line between the ocean and the sky. Sailors call it the offing. My sisters used to tell me that's where I'm really from. The offing. Could there not be a more beautiful term for that place? It sounds like a De Niro movie. The offing. Or like a place where you just go to fall off the end of the world. Before sailors used it, it meant in the distant future. Perhaps they looked out at that line and said, that's my path, that's where I'm going. I thought I saw that path. Thought it led to this world. But I think I got off track. There's another line too, you know? Between bodies. You know, like the 80s R&B songs where you're like making love and trying to erase the line between you and me. But can you really do that? They say we never really touch. I mean, not really. There are always atoms between us. A human offing. a border between skins. So what's the point? I guess to have tried. I mean, at least I tried. Even if it feels like it's breaking me. 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo!
day left.
We couldn't lose our sister.
We had already lost her.
To another world, not to death.
What else is death but another world?
I'm actually an atheist, so I think you just die. Become sea foam.
Have you still not accepted Poseidon as your one true Lord and Savior?
It doesn't matter, Meredith, because we're not gonna die. Because we didn't give up our immortality. Like a dumbass.
For a pair of legs.
Oh, they're so gross.
But we did give up something else.
The Sea Witch said that we could save LM if we gave her our hair. Our hair for the knife she cut it with.
A knife Ellen could use to stab the prince.
It was a needle. It took forever.
Wait, the prince?
That dude. I'm just trying to embellish so he sounds a bit more worthy.
Take his life to save her own.
He was just some loser with a death wish anyway.
He was basically killing himself as it was.
So we did it.
We gave her our hair.
She sliced it off. I can still remember the sound.
Like
shoes sifting through sand. Like paper tearing in half.
Like faraway laughter.
We gave her our hair.
What did she want with it anyway?
Probably making some sick witch's brew?
I heard she eats it for the skin renewing collagen.
She's selling it on Amazon. You can get thousands for just the foot of it.
She wanted to see if we'd sacrifice for the one we love.
And
we did. So did LM.
Yeah, she did.
More than hair.
His condition seemed serious enough to remind even his father that Gregor, despite his current sad and revolting form, was a member of the family, and that as a family there was a duty to swallow any revulsion toward him and to be patient, just to be patient. How does it end? We'll get there. Admittedly, just tell me. You have to build up to it. Fine, he fucking dies, okay? Are you leaving? I'm glad. You should. God, Lem, you could be anything. I've already been too many things. That's what it's about, you know? You're always surprising me. You pick up the guitar and everyone in the club melts. You throw yourself into the pit with more balls than anyone. You just show up in my life one day without any pants on. You found a way to be heard, even when your voice was taken. That's what I've been too scared to do. I've failed to be anything other than what this place expects of me, but you can be anything. I would stay if I could. So would I, Ellen. Yeah. Get the fuck out from me.
Are you there?
Yes.
I can't hear you. Suppose you can't hear me anymore. I can hear myself, and that's good enough for now. Tonight was supposed to be the night. He was supposed to love me by tonight, and I think he does. But the thing I didn't know about humans, the thing I didn't know, is that they treat love the way they treat the ocean. I mean, they're drawn to it like this magnet on their summer breaks. Maybe sit by it in a beach chair, dip their toe in it, and then fucking dump boatloads of trash and sewage and trauma in it, and then swim in that shit, wondering why the fuck their skin burns. He's asleep in there. I found him again in one of the bedrooms, asleep on the floor, needles still in his arm. And I thought, this is the one that I love. And that feeling, I could never go back. Even if I could, it was that loss where I realized, I finally got what I wanted. I became human.
You can go back.
It's
It's not too late.
An overdose for your knight in emotional armor.
What? He was gonna do it eventually anyway.
And I can go back?
All you have to do is plunge this into his flesh.
It must mix with his blood before.
The first red streaks of dawn!
For your life back, you must take his worthless one.
There's no such thing as worthless life.
Tell that to the humans.
I don't know.
We gave our hair for
you! Do you remember my real name?
Something kind of Puritan?
Penance or putrid?
It was Mercy! I remember.
I like it. It's like Frenchish, like merci beaucoup, thank you.
I'm not little anymore. And I am no longer a mermaid.
You could be again, Helen.
Please call me by my real name.
Mercy, come with us.
Come home with us, please.
Thank you, sisters. Thank you for everything you've given me.
Your life?
A choice.
You can't help him.
We
can't help you.
If you can't help yourself.
Sorry, we won't listen. There really isn't anything to say.
everything once I had legs.
They let your whole city flood. And you were just a baby. They were gonna let you drown.
But you made me one of you.
To save your life.
Well, why didn't you put me back where I belong?
It was gone. The whole city was gone. There was nowhere to bring you back.
Our homes, the shipyards.
It's fucking Atlantis. Deliberate Atlantis. They would have let you die. Remember that.
Humans, they can't hear my voice, but they can see what I do or don't do. I won't waste a life, Mercedes.
Mercy, I'm so glad you've come around to the right side. Don't waste your life.
When I was a girl, I used to swim out to a storm's black waves. I let my body be stirred up. I think part of me wanted to be washed away into blame, cold blame, cold blame, cold not some sandless place you belong. Land I fell in love, for him I gave up the sea. Even if I couldn't tear my world, I'd never resolve the sea. Cause without love, what of the world would we know? Just a tiny quake when someone steps on your shadow.
It's time! Don't you see the red streaks in the sky? The blood of the prince should be one of those lines. Don't tell us you still long for the world of air. 'Cause soon that's all there'll be left of you there. It's with us you belong. Not a plane, come home. A plane, come home. A plane, come
I can see my escape, shaded from the bright lights. Statues staring out into space, and I know that it's fake. It's the wish that I've got here. 'Cause when I'm missing, I everything's only for me to have something inside to me. But I can't stay here, and I can't go as I try to breathe. Can't stay here, and I can't go as I try to searching down below. I can stay here any longer, even though your ship is sinking. You still want to know what I'm thinking. As the sea level is rising, I don't want to keep on hiding.